Field of play number 2. Head judge, Jennifer Gu from Canada. Assistant head judge, Chan Yang from China. Judge number 1, Xiaobo Tang from Netherlands. Judge 2, Inge Mustafa from Egypt. Judge 3, Yang Hu Meng from Macau, China. Judge 4, Jung An Pei from Republic of Korea. Judge 5, Wei Wang from Philippines. Judge 6, Isaac Toledo from Chile. Judge 7, Omar Olave from Mexico. Judge 8, Peter Lang from United States of America. Judge 9, Song Long Chiu from Singapore. Judge 10, Lin Minghua from Sweden. Judge 11, Yasuhito Takenaka from Japan.
Well, hello and welcome to the 17th World Wushu Championships. My name is Marcelo Silva and I'm here with my partner in crime for the day, Mr. Matthew Lee, the man, the myth, the legend. How stoked are you to be here today? You have the best seat in the house watching the best of the best perform. How stoked are you to be here?
Let me tell you something. I am so excited to be here at the 17th World Wushu Championships right here in Brasilia, Brazil. 2 years ago, I had the honor of helping to organize the 16th World Wushu Championships in Fort Worth, Texas, and it is an honor to be here now to watch the best of the best. Let me tell you, it does not get better than this. It is a great time to be doing Wushu right now. Next year, we will have the 2026 Youth Olympic Games in Dakar, and it does not get better than this.
Fantastic. We are including the next Youth World Championship, Olympics actually.
That's correct. It's a great time to be
next year
now.
Fantastic. And you're here in Brasilia, Brazil, organization, everybody ready to go. What is your expectation for today? What do you think we're going to see?
So this event that we have on Field of Play 2 is women's Gunshu. This is the cudgel or staff event. This is where we can expect to see the long apparatus.
Okay, okay.
And this one is mainly a wooden stick, as we would say in layman's terms. There's a saying in Chinese called 棍百兵之祖. That means that the cudgel or the staff is the ancestor of all weapons. So it is a very primal weapon. And you will be seeing a lot of basic strikes, swings, and blocks.
Fantastic. You have the information. You guys can call your friends. Those who don't necessarily practice yet, we're trying to win them over. You can call your friends. You can send the link of our live here. I see our YouTube live. I see people from all over the world joining us to watch the first session of the day. Thank you so much for being with us today. let us know in the comment section here where you're watching us from, and the flag of the country you're rooting for today. Let us know, and send this to your friends, family, so they can see the beauty of Wushu. On the other side of the arena, we can see that the Nandao competition has started already as well. We're in full swing, Matthew.
Let me tell you something. The energy is electric. For anyone who missed the opening ceremony, you have to be there to experience it. There is nothing like it.
How was it last night? Did it get a little crazy with all the dancing and the music?
Man, let me tell you something. It's a beautiful culture. My heart and my chest was
Athlete
reverberating.
number 2505, please enter the arena.
All right.
Athlete number 2905, please be prepared.
Ready to go? Where's she from at?
Looks like this is Nieman Wangsu from India. Now, Nieman has participated in the previous 16th World Wushu Championships, as well as the 10th Asian Wushu Championships, and started Wushu in 2015. So this is quite a storied career for her. 10 years now.
10 years ago. She's a veteran. She's not a beginner. She's here. She knows what she's doing. Not her first rodeo.
Absolutely not. Gets ready for her first Nandao, or degree of difficulty jump. Ooh, interesting
How
choice.
was it? Great landing?
Yes, it is a 540 tengkong biennial, or jump outside, or lotus as we call it, into a 坐盘 or cross-sitting stance. Butterfly twist, 旋子转体, into a 旋风脚. Oh, she touched the floor with that mabu landing. That might be a deduction there. 腾空飞脚, jumping front kick, into aerial, into a jump front kick, sitting stance again. Gets ready for her third section. 帅棍, slapping, 点棍, pointing or tapping with the staff. These are two very popular movements you can expect to see in this event. 撩棍. Yep, 体撩化. These are the uppercuts. That's 云棍. Those are all required movements in this event. She's pairing them very, very well. Another 坐盘 or cross-sitting stance. She really likes that one. Bow stance, 弓步. 横搏棍, that's a sideways strike. Another 云棍 or cloud staff above the head. This is 五花棍, that is the flower or figure eight as we call it in American English. 2 slams. 脚棍, another required movement, coiling or entangling staff. 戳棍 with the handle of the staff. And her 虚步, her required empty or cat stance. And that's it.
Perfect. What would you say now? If we can say, what was her deduction? What was it for? And how much is that deduction?
So because she unfortunately touched the ground, that would be a loss of balance. Which means that if she were to touch the ground and not fall, but rather only touch the ground, apologies, that would be also a weapon touching the floor as well. So that might be a code 73 we may see on the board very, very soon. As well as additional support because she had to post on the carpet with something besides her own 2 feet. That is also a 71, code 71. So we can expect to see a code 71 and a 73. Let's see if we're right.
Let's see what the judges have in store for Nieman. Getting the scores ready. And Matthew, we can see people from all over the world here in our live chat on YouTube. We can see people in Europe, Asia, South America, people from all over the world joining us to watch today.
Let me tell you something. It is always tense to be the first athlete. I know, having done it myself, you're always waiting for your first score because this always sets the tone of the competition. I do not envy this at all. I don't miss it.
This is not an enviable position right now. Opening the World Championship, you're the first competitor on the floor for the day. That must be nerve-wracking.
Absolutely. You know, I've never had the honor of competing at the world level myself, but I don't envy Nyeman. You know, it's a tough job to be competing at the world level and starting the tone of the competition.
All eyes are on you. The world is watching, and that shows that you have to have your mind just as well trained as your body.
Exactly.
Technique is not enough. You gotta have a very strong mind to support to endure that stress.
Yes, it's just as much mental as well as it is physical. We see a 71 and a 51 code deduction.
9.113 final score.
Athlete number 2905, please enter the arena. Athlete number 3508, be prepared.
Now Japan is on the floor.
Ikeuchi Kana. Beautiful 540 tornado into a split.
That was incredible.
Ooh, interesting choice. She's very, very strong with her start here. Jump front kick aerial into a tornado. Split, 360.
Split.
And she sticks it. Bunggun. And a 360 jump outside. So far, so good. Tiliaohua, uppercuts. And here we go. These are a very popular combination of diangun, tapping, and then slamming the staff, shuaigun. Oh, a jumping zheng ti tui. Bow stance or gongbu. She's really putting in a lot of unique difficulty movements with her routine. This is definitely a challenging performance. Xuanzi or butterfly into a zuopan or cross-sitting stance. As she finishes with a shubu, an empty or cat stance. And tiaoba or rising with the handle of the cudgel. Strong routine.
Solid performance.
No obvious mistakes here. We'll have to see what the judges have to say about that.
Is there a possibility that we see a perfect 10 today?
You know, in a perfect world, that did happen once in a Wushu the movie. Hasn't happened yet, but, you know, stranger things have happened. Although it is interesting to note that when you perform
9.550.
Okay, so only a code 22 deduction, only 1A deduction, but she did land all of her nanju or degree of difficulty movements, so no obvious mistakes with her jumps. So it's interesting to note that you do start with a score of 10 and then the judges are looking for deductions, as you see here. So you have to be very, very careful about the mistakes that you make and try to hide them as much as possible. It is very much a finesse sport. Next, we have Virginia Rivera of Mexico.
Virginia Rivera.
She gets ready for her first Nandu. Okay, 360 Tengkong Bailian, lotus or jump outside, and gets ready for her first pass with Nandu. Tengkong Feijiao, Cekong Fan, jump front kick to aerial, getting ready for her Xuanfeng Jiao Ma Bu, 360, tornado, 360 into a horse stance, another Pai Jiao or slap kick. And oh, interesting. Gongbu or front or bow stance landing from a jump outside. Wu Hua Gun. A lot of Dian Gun tapping or pointing with the staff. Beng Gun, collapsing or tilting up with the staff. And Tiao Ba, rising up with the handle of the cudgel. Jiao Gun, entangling with the staff. And then Ti Liao Hua, uppercut. Oh, and Hua Gun, flower and figure eight with the staff. You can see she's really putting together all of her required or compulsory movements all together. And then Tang Kong Fei Jiao into a jump front kick into a zuopan or cross-setting stance. That might have been a little bit low. The kick must be at or above shoulder height, so that we may see a code 70 deduction there. Xuanzi, or butterfly into a zuopan or cross-setting stance. Very, very popular with the women's athletes today. Shubu on the left side, interesting choice. Many wushu athletes are right side dominant, so that almost is like a statement to show that you are proficient on both sides.
Oh.
It's not easy to do a pistol squat.
Uh-huh. Shows that she's ambidextrous, maybe?
We'll have to see.
Solid performance, would you say?
Yeah, no obvious mistakes except for maybe that
The lower kick?
the
Kick
low
was
kick
a little
at
bit...
that last jump front kick into that cross-sitting stance. That might be a code 70. Very, very common deduction. Very, very common mistake that athletes make. I've made it myself. I'm guilty of it. But she did face away from the judges, so it may be difficult for them to see. So that's very strategic on her part.
Virginia Rivera,
code 73,
9.346.
The final score of Virginia Rivera.
Looks like she landed
is
all of her Nanju, though.
9.346.
Good on her. No obvious mistakes there.
Athlete number 2702, please enter the arena. Athlete number 2406, please be prepared.
Oh, it looks like we have a dropout of Erica Kogan. Now we have Eugenia Divya Widodo of Indonesia. Oh, what? Is it possible that the projector is incorrect?
Yeah,
is
I guess
mixed
it's
up? Looks
tricking
like
us.
we do have
different-
Erica Kogan of
we have a different
Israel.
athlete on the floor.
ooh, strong Shuaigun, or slamming with the staff. Ooh, look at that! Look at the airtime on those jumps. This is absolutely an elite athlete. Look at that airtime. The way she just floats off of her jumps.
Beautiful to watch.
Here we have her Wuhuagun, or her figure eight. Fan, or aerial. Ooh, very nice. Threading the staff through her body. Not an easy move to make. You more commonly see that in the Chang or the spear event. Ti Liao Hua, the uppercut. And looks like she flowed with a chop there before that. Gongbu, or bow stance. Beng Gun, collapsing the staff or tilting up, another slam. Here she has the Ping Lun Gun, or the horizontal wheeling of the staff. Ooh, was that a loss of balance there?
It looked like it. She recovered quickly, but
That may be a code 70A with the torso swing. We'll have to see.
And what about the time? Her presentation, her routine took only about a minute. Is there a minimum required time for your routine?
So the new Taolu rules require that a routine must be in between a minute and 20 seconds to a minute and 35 seconds. So there may be a deduction for time.
For being so short,
Yes,
for being a little
yes.
bit shorter.
So you want to strike that balance of not being too short but not being too long either.
Not being too long either.
Code 30, code 73, code 71.
8.506. Erica Hogan.
The final score of Erica Kogan is 8.506 points. Athlete number 2406.
So Japan is first
enter
at
the
time?
arena.
Looks like
Athlete
it.
At this
number
point-
2307.
Japan takes the lead, but here we have Michelle.
Please be
What?
prepared.
From Hong Kong, China.
Okay. Well, oh no, here we go. Here's Eugenia.
All right. Eugenia Diva Widodo. Let's see what she's got for us.
Now, Eugenia started training from 2013. She got a bronze medal at the Asian Cup in 2025 and a gold medal in this exact category at the Taolu World Cup. So we are expecting to see an elite athlete here. She may be a podium stander. Oh, 540 Lotus into a 坐盘, another cross-sitting stance. Figure eights into uppercuts. She gets ready for her first pass. Jump front kick, aerial. Into a tornado. Oh, another cross-sitting stance.
Amazing.
Jump outside 360. Very, very sharp 平轮棍 or horizontal wheeling of the staff. This is already a very standout performance. 盖把 or striking down with the butt of the staff. 旋子 or butterfly into another 坐盘.
Extremely able athlete.
Absolutely. See how she's very, very smooth with that yun gun where she circles above her head. Beng gun or collapsing with the staff into 错棍 or 错把. Poking with the butt of the staff, 脚棍 entangling with the staff. Here we see all of her required movements. 虚步 cat or empty stance. Strong finish. See that? That sharpness there is the indication of a strong performer. You want to finish just as strong as you started.
Within time, minute and 20 seconds. Very strong athlete, very able athlete, smooth movement, smooth transitions.
You can tell this is an athlete that knows exactly what she's doing.
She's not a World Cup champion by accident. It wasn't luck.
No, absolutely not.
It wasn't
Absolutely
luck,
not.
right?
We'll have to see what her score is.
Let's see. Do we think?
I see this being a podium finisher. We'll have to see.
Let's see if she can dethrone Japan at this time. Judges looking at the scorecards, getting the final score ready. Tension builds as we wait.
The final
9.690.
Beautiful. No A deductions. Landed all her nandu.
Eugenia
Does that take
brought
the lead?
the heat, and she's taking the lead. She's in it to win it.
And here we have Michelle Yeung from Hong Kong, China. This looks like a relatively new athlete, but Hong Kong always brings strong players.
They keep producing strong players every year. You always see
Absolutely.
somebody new coming
Absolutely.
in strong.
Absolutely. So we can expect to see a high-level performance
So
from
we
Hong
have-
Kong, China.
And in reality, Matt, everybody who's here, we can expect good performances. They're all strong athletes. They're the best of the best. They're the best of their countries. If they're here, we can always expect great Taolus, right?
Absolutely. It doesn't get any better than this.
Please enter the arena. Athlete number.
This is the biggest stage in the world.
Please be prepared.
17th World Wushu Championships, brought to you by Secretaria de Esportes do Distrito Federal in Brasilia, Brazil.
Look at that salute. Coming in with confidence.
Already starting well. Because this is it. This is the fruit of your labor. Everything you worked for, it culminates here.
Look at that Liao Zhang. She is bringing confidence with that opening, that uppercut palm. Look at that Shuaigun, so sharp. That sound is a display of power. Ooh, 旋转转体, butterfly twist into a split.
Solid landing.
Jump front kick aerial.
Sticks it.
Tornado split, and
Another
she lands
one.
it. You see that Yanshun, that eye spirit in Chinese? Jump front kick into a 坐盘. You know, when you hear that Shuaigun where you slam or throw the staff onto the carpet, you want to hear that crack.
You
That's
wanna
how
hear
know-
the crack.
Yeah, that's when you hear it's a superior performance here. Ooh. Nice Salgun with that sweeping staff with that butterfly. Very, very difficult maneuver.
It looked very difficult.
五花棍 or the figure eight. 提了花 with the uppercut. Very, very popular to pair those two movements together now. 侧空翻 or aerial. Still going strong. 崩棍 into the collapsing staff. Into 错棍, poking with the handle of the staff. Chop into an empty stance. Look at that. Beautiful.
Incredible performance. Very, very confident in everything she did. That
I know I just said we just saw a podium finisher performance. I think this one might be another
this
podium
one might
finisher.
be another one.
Let me tell you something. Already the competition is going toe-to-toe here. We'll have to see how
And
tight it
it's
is.
and it's only 9:42 in the morning here in Brasilia. We have just started and we have already seen great performances.
Bom dia.
Matthew is like half Brazilian at this time. At this point, he's learning all the local words, all the Portuguese words, saluting everybody. Look at that! Look at that replay.
You can
That was
clearly
an
t-
ama-
oh,
9.693. We have a new lead.
693 points.
and a 9.6. We already saw 9.6. Look how tight this competition is.
This is a tight competition.
Strong debut at the World Wushu Championships for
Athlete
Hong Kong, China.
number 0208, please enter the arena.
9.693.
0406, please be prepared.
Sandra Konstantinova, an independent athlete. What can we expect from this one, Matt?
Well, she was a silver medalist at the World Cup in 2016 and 2018, as well as a silver medalist in the Universiade Games in 2017. So we are expecting another elite performance here. Grabbing the gunba, or the handle of the staff, into a 正踢腿 front stretch kick. Look at that. Look at how sharp that
How's the
Shuai
crack?
Gun is. Ooh, 540 Tengkong Bailian, or jump lotus into a 坐盘. We're really seeing the flexibility of the hips here with the women athletes. Jump front kick aerial. Jump front kick. Ooh, into a jump outside
That-
directly.
Incredible
坐盘.
sequence there.
提了花 or uppercut. Ooh, interesting choice into a chop instead of a slam there.
We're approaching the end of our performance.
Let me
We're
tell you
hitting
something.
a minute here.
That flow and that dynamicism with her explosiveness, she makes that look so smooth. Let me tell you, it is not easy to perform at that level. Butterfly kick, nice straight extended legs. You want straight legs for this, otherwise you may get a deduction.
It's a deduction if your legs are not straight.
I see no obvious mistakes here. Strong performance. Ooh, 弹腿 or a snap kick. You usually only see this in bare hand events. Look at that.
Minute
Closing with
and-
an anjang or a pressing palm. Almost as if to say, that's it.
That's it. It's equivalent to dropping the mic.
I think so. Sandra really made a statement here.
Finishes her performance dropping the mic. The way she links her movements together was really, really enjoyable to watch. It was really beautiful.
Some athletes can only be fluid, some athletes are explosive. She is both. And let me tell you, it is hard to achieve that at this level.
I bet. Let's see if we have a new lead. Sandra Konstantinova.
The final score of Sandra Konstantinova.
9.576.
Wow.
6.
A code 30.
Athlete number 0406.
Number 3 on the
please enter
podium.
arena.
3rd place, Sandra
Athlete
Konstantinova.
number 3703. Please be prepared.
Argentina on the floor next. Julieta Calderon.
Is that how you say it, Julieta?
In Spanish it is, yeah.
Well, Julieta has been practicing wushu since she was 8 years old. At 11, she was called up to the Argentinian national team, where she is currently a part of to this day. She is a national champion and remains ranked first in all her categories. This is her 3rd World Championship, so she is absolutely a veteran. Not her first rodeo. Look
And
at that Yun Kun.
Seems to be pretty active as well.
Absolutely. Gets ready for her first pass. Jump front kick aerial. Tornado split. And she gets it. Ooh, 540 jump outside into a cross-sitting stance. Not easy. Not easy with that rotation.
Landing everything.
Oh, look at that pass. The way she just feeds it to her other hand, that's a very difficult movement. So Kung Fan aerial into another jump front kick. Ooh, that landing might not have been simultaneously with the feet. That might be a deduction. Ooh.
Maybe I jinxed her. I said she was landing everything. But let's hope for the best. 1:05 into her performance. I mean, she's been there before. Now we see her going over 1:30 seconds. 1:37.
Ooh, that may be a time deduction because the limit is 1:35 seconds in total duration.
Look at that replay.
Nice height on that jump kick. Kicking foot clearly above the shoulder. We should see no deductions on that
No
part there.
deductions there on that kick.
The final score of
Code 2, code 73, and
8.230.
another code 73.
8.230 for Julieta Calderon. Currently in 8th place.
Athlete number 3703, please enter the arena. Athlete 5305, please be prepared.
Now we're going to Nepal. Sushmita Tamang.
Sushmita has gotten gold at the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th national games, and the 5th national games in silver. Oh, look at that Diangun. Look at how sharp that is. We're watching an elite performance right here. Jump front kick into an outside 540. Those connections just speak to the confidence of the athlete. Jump front kick aerial. Oh, interesting. Flowing into Yun-Gun or Cloud Staff. Another jump outside 540. Looks like the foot may have lifted. That may be a deduction. The judges may not give her that landing. Very, very sharp, Diangun. I'm pretty sure this is the fastest we've seen yet in this division.
Definitely very, very fast. Now, on that landing, her foot.
Oh, additional support. That might be another deduction. Strong recovery, though.
When her foot lifted a little bit, she wasn't facing the judges. Do you think they saw it?
They might. You know, when we see a sway in balance, the judges are trained to see what kind of intentional and unintentional body movements there are. So they may deduct her for that. So we may see a code 71 for additional support.
Nepal. And this is one of those that I'm sure that in practice she was hitting it left and right, and then when you get there, your motions, they really have to be under control, right? And that's the most difficult part.
You know, it's one thing to land everything in practice. I know because I've done it, and I've made mistakes at the actual game day. So, you know, it can happen sometimes to the best of us. And let me tell you, the way she recovered, that's exactly what a professional does. Full credit to her on that.
That's a world champion quality right there, recovering from a deduction.
The final score of Sushumita Tamang is 8.
Code 73, code 71. Looks like we were right.
8.413.
And look at her B scores, ranging in the 2.5 category. That is what we call a superior level performance. So the judges are rewarding her for a superior performance there.
Athlete number 5305.
Giving credit where credit's due.
Giving credit where credit is due.
1505. Please be prepared.
And looks like we have Elena Chow from the USA.
USA on the floor.
Now, I don't know this athlete personally, but I do know for a fact that she was a double bronze medalist at the 9th World Junior Wushu Championships. This is her second time at the World Wushu Championships, and not her first rodeo. Look at that unique starting position with the staff at the left hand.
Second time at the World Wushu Championships, and she looks so young.
Oh, yeah. She was competing as a junior, and now she's competing as a senior. Oh! Sokong Fan 20 aerial twist into a jump front kick.
First one of the day, right?
360. Yeah, I think so.
First one of the day. That was beautiful.
She is trying to make a statement here. Jump front kick, aerial. That kick was clearly above shoulder height. Tornado into a split landing, and she gets it.
Wow, Elena Chow.
360. Jump outside, no mistakes. Look at that. Look at those strikes.
Bringing
Sharp.
the heat.
Jiaogun entangling. Man, she is just chaining together all of her required techniques. I can't even name them all in time. That's how fast she is. Look at that. Look at all those consecutive strikes.
Elena Chow, she didn't come to Brazil for the trip. She came looking for gold, Matthew. She is looking for gold, Matthew Lee.
No obvious mistakes here. A strong performance. Ping Lun Kun into another sweeping staff movement into butterfly.
We're approaching the end of this superb performance. Minute and 22.
I gotta tell you, I've watched her before. This is my first time watching her live. I'm almost at a loss for words. I can't even get my
Can't put into
straight.
words what she just did right there. She is in it to win it, you guys.
We'll have to see what her
Solid
score is.
performance.
Yep, we'll have to see what her score is.
The final
9.696. No A deductions. Look at that.
Execution.
Three 2.7s in the Group B panel.
Goodness
That is a
gracious.
superior performance right there.
Elena crushed it.
Landed all her Nandu, no obvious mistakes, and she's in the lead.
She's in
Can
the
you
lead.
keep it?
Elena Chow
We'll have to see.
takes the lead
Please enter the arena.
with a solid performance.
Please be prepared.
Oh, and now we have Han Xueshi from China. She's on the Shandong Wushu team, and was a silver medalist at the 2022 Chinese National Taolu Championships. A relatively new athlete, but we can expect to see top quality here.
This is it, you guys. Competition is fierce here in Brasilia, Brazil. Call your friends, send them the link,
Ooh, look
tell
at
them
that
to
outside,
watch
that
it.
Uppercut lifting palm. She is showing her sharpness here. Look at that. Look at how fast she is with that
Another
hand.
elite performance.
旋子转体. Oh, 540
Oh
风
my
脚.
goodness, I can't handle this.
Jump front kick. Outside 540 into a 坐盘 or cross-sitting stance. Another 云棍 or cloud staff. 提了花棍 or the uppercut. Look at how fast she changes that 点棍 into the 摔棍, that tap to the slam. Look at that. Look at that speed. Very few can match this level. How smooth she is with that yun bo gun.
Might be the fastest of the day so far.
Aerial, but not stopping her her velocity at all. Oh my God! I'm tripping over my words. That's how tight this competition is.
A little too close to the line, making me a little bit uncomfortable. She gets a deduction. She hits the line.
If it's on the line, they may be generous about that. If it's out of bounds, then she may get a deduction. But so far, I see no clear mistakes. Oh, look at that Gunshu, a very rare hook hand posture you see. You usually only see those in the Changquan or the bare hand event.
But here she is with a weapon doing it.
Strong performance.
1:25. Confident, fast, very precise, very athletic.
We'll have to see what
Do you
her
think she
final
might
score
take the
is.
lead?
I think she just might.
So
This is tight competition.
this
We'll have to
is
see.
elite performance.
The final score
9.746, and she takes the lead.
She takes the lead. Amazing
Look at
performance.
all those are 2.7
Athlete
range
number
panel B
2.
performance.
All of them.
That is a superior level of overall
All above
performance.
2.7.
Yes.
All above 2.7.
Not a
all
single
of
one
them.
below that.
All right, Jasmine is on the floor now from Italy. It's great to see how strong Wushu is in Europe as well now.
Strong opening. Nice 540 into a cross sitting stance. Jump front kick. Oh, that kick may be below shoulder height. We may get a deduction there. And a split landing, but the legs are not parallel. She may get a deduction for that as well.
So 2 possible deductions so far. 30 seconds into her performance.
提了花 or uppercut. Gaiba, striking with the handle of the staff.
We're approaching here the end of her routine. Last 20 seconds. Now,
This
did
wa-
it feel to you? Go ahead.
Well, this was the 2024 European champion, so we're still seeing an elite performance here, but those 2 mistakes may be deductions. We'll have to see on the scoreboard.
Can cause her the podium, right? Now, do you
The
feel like
final
watching
score
her
of
performance?
Jasmine, she is
9.030.
See, we have a code 22 deduction, so she only got deducted for one of those. Now, we have to keep in mind that a minimum of 2 out of the 3 judges of a
Athlete
respective
number
panel must see that deduction.
3507.
Otherwise, they
Please
will not
enter
deduct
the
it. So she
arena.
may have hit it very well.
Athlete 1007, please be prepared.
Mexico is on the floor with Erendira Avila Vallejo. All right, and Matthew, this is not the time to play safe, right? You really got to go for it. You got to leave it all out there. There's no room for playing safe, right?
Well, so let me tell you something. I can tell you, having competed in my first few years, my coach definitely did tell me to play it safe. Once I started getting more of a solid performance, you start to gain more confidence, start to take more risks because you're more experienced. So this is where you can really tell the difference between those that play it safe and those that are really, really daring and confident with their performances. That's how you can see an indication of that experience level, not necessarily skill level, but experience level. Ooh, that poo-poo or crouching stance might be, that straight leg was bent, that may be a deduction.
Do you feel like she was fighting for her balance there too?
That may be a sway in upper body, and that also may be deduction if it's too obvious. So yes, that may be another deduction, unfortunately.
Looks like she lost her balance once again.
Oh my.
So taking risks and experience go hand in hand together, right?
Well, so what I would say to that is the confidence in your performance would allow you to take more risks. We have seen very, very experienced athletes, and I mean like veterans, start to take risks because they want to not only stand up, but they want to experiment, right? And only the best of the best can afford to do that.
Can afford to do that. All right, everybody, we just hit 500 people here in our YouTube live. Send it to your friends. Tell them I cannot believe you're missing this. Don't let them miss this treat. We're in for a treat today. It's only 10 o'clock local time, and we just started less than an hour ago. And we have seen elite performances, amazing moments we've had. Tell your friends, family, let them know we are here seeing the best of the best in the world performing. Who are you rooting for? What athlete are you waiting for? Who are you here rooting for? Put their names. Put their names on the chat here. Let us know who you're rooting for. Show your support to your country, your favorite athlete. Let's go, everybody. 500 people watching. Thank you so much for joining us today for the 17th World Wushu Championships. Brazil is on the floor. Crowd is supporting her.
Now, how would you say her name?
Angela Flavia Ximenes da Silva.
Thank you. I knew I wasn't going to do it.
All right, I'll trade you. I'll do the Portuguese names, you do the Chinese names.
Fair.
Fair enough?
Fair. Now, Angela was placed in the 5th in the BRICS Sport Games in both Gunshu and Taolu. So this is a world-class athlete here. Look at that height. Are we sure she wasn't a basketball player before? Look at the float, that air time on those jumps.
Air time, high kicks.
This is where her athleticism comes into play here. And make no mistake, this is a sport. You do have to be an athlete to perform this at a high level.
Oh, you have to be incredibly athletic to do this. This is absolutely no joke.
Look at that switch of the kicks from the Shrenzo, the butterfly. She is absolutely a strong jumper. That may win her some performance points under the Group B or overall performance panel of judging. Into her poo-poo, or drop or crouching stance. Gongbu, that bow or front stance. Jump front kick into a cross-sitting stance. Benggun, the collapsing of the staff. Jiaogun, entangling into an empty stance. Xubu.
A minute and 35, a minute and 38. So that may be a deduction as well, man.
Ooh, that may be a time deduction. We'll have to see.
Other than that, solid performance.
No obvious mistakes, you know.
Now, do you think performing at home, I don't know if she lives in Brasilia, but definitely in Brazil, right? Her country is hosting the tournament. Do you think that adds extra pressure to the athlete, or it's actually better to have your countrymen watching?
You know, I think it depends on the personality. I know some people that get excited for the opportunity to perform in their own backyard.
9.053 for Angela Flavia from Brazil.
Code 73 and a code 65. So we see 2 deductions on the board. Okay, we saw a couple 2.5s on the panel B, so overall performance. So yeah, we see some judges gave her a strong performance.
Athlete number 4507, please be prepared.
And here we have So Choman from Macau, China.
They speak Portuguese there, right?
Do they really?
And Macau.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I'll have to practice my Portuguese when I get there.
Please do. It's a little bit different than the Portuguese you're experiencing here in Brazil, but they speak Portuguese.
I'll just go there and be like, no, I speak Brazilian. We can expect elite level performances from Macau, China. Look at that. She's using a yinshou, or a palm down grip. Usually you see this in Shaolin styles of staff. A jump outside kick into a horse stance. This is the first one of the day. Very, very difficult. Jump outside into a split on the right side. Very, very rare. You can see she's making a statement with these different degrees of difficulty. Jump front kick. Look at the posture where she holds that staff up. She is showing her level of control here. Look at that. All those quick directional changes. She is trying to stand out here. Look at how smooth that is. Oh, the sharpness of that sweep.
Incredible technique.
This is elite level performance here. Look at those strikes flowing in quick unison. Ooh, I think I'm seeing some northwestern Chinese staff influence here. Very, very unique choreography. You usually don't see movements like these.
She's definitely standing out. Different choreographies from all of those we've seen before today.
We'll have to see if the judges reward that type of performance.
We'll see. 1:22. Macau on the floor. All right, we've seen a 9.7 already today. Can we see something even higher?
I don't know, but I
This
think
is
I see a
getting
podium finisher.
And we see it.
9.71, no A deductions. Look at all those. 2.7, 2.7, all superior level.
Superior
overall
level
performance.
Amazing performance.
Athlete number 4507.
Oh, right behind
please
China.
enter the arena.
That
Athlete
absolutely is a
number
podium finisher. Look at how tight this
5501,
competition
please
is.
be
Amazing
prepared.
performance, and she walks out so nonchalantly, as if she just did a normal thing. Performance was almost supernatural.
Next we have Tan Ziyi Zoe from Singapore. I almost forgot about our deal. I'm so sorry. Now, I recognize Zoe from the previous World Wushu Championships. She is no slouch. This is not her first rodeo. Oh, look at that pass to her back with the staff. You have to have a confident amount of control with your apparatus. Jump outside 540 into a cross-sitting stance. Very fast figure eights. Ooh, tornado 540 into a cross-sitting stance. Her foot lifted. That may be a deduction. Ti Liao Hua uppercuts very, very fast. Another jump outside 540 into a cross-sitting stance. Look at that switch. Beautiful rotation on that jump. You can tell there's a lot of confidence in the speed and acceleration. Oh, look at those directional changes. You rarely see that. That is an extraordinary amount of control with the body there. And she is not afraid to show it.
Strong performance. And creative as well.
Absolutely. These last two performances actually have me inspired. I'm going to remember these two.
Definitely standing out. 1 minute and 26 seconds.
I have to clap for that. That's 100% a memorable performance.
And everybody clapping here. Memorable performance. Now, creativity. What is the role that creativity takes in a performance like this?
So because these types of taolu or forms or routines are considered 自选 or self-created or optional routines,
Okay.
choreography does play a
The
big
final
part.
score of Zhou is
8.78. Oh my.
8.780. What are-
8.780.
Code 58 deduction for her panel A. Looks like she did miss that landing.
She
for-
did miss that landing,
for her
right?
for both her
Athlete
cross-sitting
number
stance landings.
5501, please enter the arena. Athlete number 1308, please be prepared.
Let me tell you something. It is truly a finesse sport performing at this level. You know, the slightest mistake can take you out of the running for a podium finisher.
Now we have Valeria Dudamel from Venezuela.
Valeria placed 5th in the Pan American Wushu Championships in Brazil 2022, first place in the South American Games in Argentina 2025, and first at the Venezuelan Youth Sports Games 2024. So we are seeing champion level quality here. Very, very fast Dian Kun, pointing or tapping with the staff. That is always a strong indicator of a performance because it's a very popular movement. So you want to... Ooh! Nice, solid cross-sitting stance. Solid landing there. I don't see any mistakes there.
Excellent.
Beautiful chaining that jump front kick into a jump outside. Jump front kick. Oh! Aerial into a butterfly cross-sitting stance. That jump front kick kicking height might be a little bit below shoulder level. She may get a code 70 deduction for that. Ooh, very, very nice body turn there.
Now, this athlete, she is not as tall as the other ones. She looks to not be as tall as the other ones. Now, what role does her height, does it make it more difficult to make some movements, or you just adapt?
So because the apparatuses are adjusted to are customized to your height, it shouldn't be a problem with her technical performance. Look at that strong Tolkien, that poking with the staff. But you can see here, she's absolutely not afraid to project. And let me tell you something.
She's not.
Taolu is like a stage performance. Look at how big that literal stage is. And that carpet, you have to project to a live audience where the judges are at a distance.
You have to.
And let me tell you, she is not afraid to do that.
She started very uniquely. She started on the far side of the competition area and moved all over, took chances. Let's see what the judges have for her. They're going to reward her for all that. Very young athlete as well.
The final score of Valeria Dudamel is
9.463. What a strong performance.
Amazing. Amazing.
Landed all her Nandao, so she got it all.
She
No
got it all
obvious
right.
mistakes
No
there.
deductions there.
Code 30, so it looks like we were right about that kicking height, though.
Please enter the arena. Athlete 3405, please be prepared.
Next, we have Ashley Huang from Canada. And let me tell you something. Canada is one of those peculiar instances where you rarely see them compete at an international level, but when they do, they bring strong performances. Strong performances. So we may see a standout here.
You rarely see them, but when you do, they bring it.
Yes, they do. I can tell you, competing against them at the Pan American level, it is
Not
not
fun.
easy. It is so tight. Very, very stiff competition.
Ashley Huang.
旋子转体 butterfly twist. Tornado into a horse stance landing. Her heels were raised. She may not get that landing from the judges. Jump front kick into a jump outside into a gongbu, a bow stance. Not an easy landing. You have to control the distribution of your weight to the lead leg there. Look at the speed of that Ti Liao Hua. Very, very fluid pass of the staff. Still going strong. Jump front kick. We didn't hear an audible slap. Remember, we have to have an audible slap of the foot to be able to be rewarded that jump. So the judges may not give her that one or that one. Very nice sweep with the butterfly. Apologies. The kicking height for jump kicks not meeting the shoulder height is actually a code 30, not a code 70, so I apologize
The
for that.
final score of Ashley Huang is 9.3.
Code 70B, that is a foot shuffling or skipping from
That was it.
from a landing, so that's a deduction of 0.1. 0.1 points.
Athlete number 3405, please enter the arena. Athlete number 1707, please be prepared.
Next we have Li Jiarong from Malaysia. Look at that strong start. Ooh, 540 into a cross-sitting stance. We're already seeing a standout performance here. Jump front kick, aerial. Into a tornado 540 into a cross-sitting stance. Paijiao slap kick into a jump outside 360. No obvious mistakes so far. Strong jiao gun or entangling staff. Shuai gun, dian gun. She's chaining these two movements very, very well. Look at that speed. This is elite level quality here. Ti Liao Hua uppercut into a chop or pi gun. Beng gun or collapsing the staff into shu bu, empty or cat stance. Into a pu bu, bao gun. Very, very classical movement. Oh. And she just lets that energy dissipate with her closing movement. Very interesting choice there. It's almost as if she was there to just say, and that's it, I'm done.
And that's it. I'm done.
The final score
9.703. No A deductions, lands all her Nandu.
Solid performance.
We see 2.6.
Doesn't take the lead, but third place. Current
Athlete
place.
number
Third.
1707, please enter the arena.
I thought we were gonna see a podium
Athlete
finisher.
number 5201, please be prepared.
Next we have Wendy Sandoval Proano from Spain.
Again, Europe in the house. It's amazing to see how Wushu is growing all over the world.
Europe in particular has produced some strong contenders.
Let's see if we have another one here.
Oh, interesting choice. Benggun, collapsing the staff, tilting it up. Jiaogun, entangling the staff. Tuogun, chop. She's chaining all of her compulsory or required movements together. Ooh, nice split landing. Now remember, we have to have those legs
The
parallel
legs
or in
aligned,
one
right,
line.
parallel.
Looks like she got that one. Jump front kick. Ooh, that. Ooh, oh.
Lost her balance. Again, additional support. Looks like Wendy is in trouble, but let's see how she recovers.
Still maintaining good velocity throughout her form. Butterfly into a cross-sitting stance.
And she did touch the floor.
Yes, we
Right
definitely saw
there.
additional support. That's a code 71, and her staff may have unintentionally made contact with the floor on her aerial.
Which
That's
is
a
another
code
deduction,
73.
right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
1:32.
And it pains me to say it, but her Tsukongfan or her aerial, her legs may have been obviously bent at a 45-degree angle or more. That's at the code 32.
So we see a few deductions
We
there.
may see a few deductions in the Group A or technical quality of movements panel. This is where we judge the technical correctness of the movements.
The execution.
Correct. So panel A is your technical execution of the techniques, panel B is your overall performance, and panel C is your degree of difficulty, which is the completion of those difficult movements, or nandu in Chinese.
And how many judges do we have judging the performances?
So we have 3 judges for all 3 panels, I believe. 7.466. Yep. So here we see code 32, 22, another 30, 3 code 71.
371.
Athlete number 5.
Looks like we were correct.
Please enter the arena.
I gotta tell you, I don't like being right with these calls.
2106.
Oh,
Please
we
be
can
prepared.
feel her pain. It looks like maybe.
Oh,
maybe
I
the
100% can
emotion-
feel her pain. I've made those mistakes before.
You've been there, done that, right?
Absolutely.
Uruguay on the floor. Dharma Bogado.
Now, Dharma went to the National Cup in Argentina in 2024 and the South American Championship in Argentina 2025. So we're seeing a veteran here. Not her first rodeo. Nice horse dance. Her feet may have been pointing out a little bit too much. She may get a deduction for that on her horse dance. Oh, that kicking height might have been below shoulder level. Another deduction. Oh, 360 butterfly twist into a split landing.
Split landing.
She absolutely got that one.
Her legs were parallel.
I believe
Like
so.
straight
I believe
line.
so. We've had athletes, even at the national Chinese level, not have their legs parallel. But now with these new rules, you cannot afford to make that
You cannot do
deduction
that.
anymore.
You can see the crowd here cheering for her. Uruguay present in the house.
Strong finish.
Strong finish.
And the crowd. Listen to that crowd. Listen to that crowd.
Crowd going crazy here.
Let me tell you, the energy here is electric. You have to be here to experience it. But if you're not, we hope you're watching at home.
Can catch some of the emotion we're going through today. Watching the best of the best performance. Again, the 17th World Wushu Championships brought to you by Secretaria de Esportes do Distrito Federal here in Brasilia, Brazil. That was a very solid landing and a split right there.
100%.
That was beautiful.
Code 30, code 22, and
750.
code 30, code 22, and a code 65.
Athlete number 2106, please enter the arena. Athlete number 0507, please be prepared.
Next we have Chantal Dizaro from Germany. Now Chantal has been a competitor multiple times at the European Wushu Championships. And she's been doing modern Wushu Taolu since 2017.
Let's see what she's prepared for us.
瀑布抱棍, a very classical staff posture. 提了画棍, look at that acceleration on that uppercut. Ooh, look at that cloud into that turn with the jump outside. That's not easy to control.
And she did it.
Jump front kick, not sure if that, oh. Tornado split landing. Legs did not look like they were parallel. She may get a deduction for that as well. Not even mentioning the aerial and the kick being below shoulder height. Oh, okay. That tornado landing definitely didn't stick it, but she is maintaining great speed with her diangun, or her pointing or tapping with the staff.
Very composed, didn't seem to get shaken by that mistake right there.
At the world level, you have to keep going strong even if you make mistakes.
Nerves of steel.
Here we see the Huagun, the figure eight, with a dancing flower staff, as it's literally translated in Chinese. Benggun, Chogun. Nice pass with the staff into an empty stance. Oh, very nice.
The final score of Chantal Dizaro is 8.666.
Yep, we see code 53, code 70B, code 22, another code 70B, code 33, code 73, code 52. She definitely had her foot shuffle or skip on some of her landings.
Athlete 3107, please be prepared.
Yeah, it seems like the landings were her issue in this performance. She did have some good points there.
Next we have Jessica Lim Han Young from Australia.
Australia on the floor.
Strong opening with the Shuaigun into a pubu or drop stance. Jump front kick. Not sure if she got the kicking height there. They may not reward her for that. Oh, okay. So split landing. Her rear leg moved a little bit. Not sure if she'll get awarded that landing. Jump outside 360. Nice speed on that Wuhua Gun or figure 8 into Ti Liao Hua and uppercut. Chop or Pi Gun. Jump front kick into an outside, into a cross-sitting stance. Not sure if she made rotation on that, if that was a 540.
Now, I wonder if we have, I know it's late down under, but I wonder if we have anybody from Australia here on the broadcast. Let us know in the chat right here, in the comment section. Say hello if you're from Australia watching us.
Nice butterfly to a cross-sitting
Show
stance.
some support for Jessica.
Showing great shoulder flexibility.
Any Australians in the house? Solid performance.
She may get a code 30 on that jump front kick. And with that Die Shu Ta or that front split, might be a code 22. Yeah, there we see a code 73, code 30, code 22, code 70B.
So 4 deductions.
That's correct.
4
And
deductions brings her to 8.68.
And a code 70B was a foot shuffle or skipping. I'm not sure where she may have done that. That might have been one of her cross-sitting stance landings.
Please enter the arena.
Silver load 66. Australia in the house.
Oh, and here we have Ko Gabin from Korea. Now, let me tell you something. I'm a little bit biased here because I'm half Korean, but the Koreans always field a strong wushu team, both in Taolu and Sanda. They're always some of my favorites. We can expect to see a strong performance here.
Fireworks for this one.
We'll have to see if it's a podium finisher.
We'll see. Korea, anybody from Korea watching?
Look at that. That suspensefulness as she gets started.
Say hello if you're from Korea, watching in Korea right now. Are you
네, 여러분 안녕하세요. Nice height on that jump front kick into a 540 cross-sitting stance with the jump outside. Gets ready for her first pass jump. Front kick, aerial, tornado. All kicks
Solid.
clearly at or above shoulder height. I don't see her getting deductions for those. No clear mistakes there. Jump outside 360. Very good. Nice speed. You know, when you chain that diangun, that pointing or tapping with that slam, that shuaigun, you want to see that kwa or that downwards flurry with the wrist. That speed, that acceleration is how you know it's a high quality level of technique. Bunggun, or tilting with the staff.
It.
Yep. Look at the speed of that yungun or the cloud. Nice butterfly, nice extension with those legs. No clear mistakes there. Bow stance, gongbu.
We might be watching a podium finisher.
Nice chop. She's chaining a lot of very, very quick strikes together, making her performance stand out in a sharp manner. Look at that strong finish with that liangzhang or that flashing palm.
Beautiful performance. Korea brought the heat.
We'll have to see if this is a podium finisher. No A deductions.
9.683.
2.7, 2.6 is in the Group B panel. Very high level performance. She landed all her nandu, no obvious mistakes there.
7th place.
But still a strong performance.
That's the quality. When you see a 9.7, 9.683, being in 7th place, that's when you know that this is a very elite championship. Because this was a fantastic performance by Korea.
Strong start to field of play 2.
South Korea in the house. I see Brazil as well. I see Australia, Germany, Venezuela. The world is watching the 17th World Wushu Championships. And this is the women's Gunshu.
Just now, this was all the women's Gunshu or the staff event. That's correct. Some strong performances. I'm going to remember some of these.
Yeah, memorable performances. Overall, what did you think of this first section of the day?
You know, this just reflects exactly what the World Wushu Championships is all about. Tight, stiff competition, performing at an elite level. The slightest mistake can take you out of the running for a podium finisher.
Not a lot of room for mistakes.
Correct.
And that's how it is. At high level, you cannot make mistakes.
And here we have the women's Nandao category. Now, fun fact, Nandao is actually not a traditional Chinese weapon. It is
Tell us what it is.
It's actually a unique apparatus specifically for the sport of modern sport or contemporary Wushu Taolu, which is what we're watching here, right? It was created by Professor Wang Peikai 教授, specifically for the southern or Nanquan style of competition because they needed a short weapon or sword category. This was based off of traditional southern style weapons like the 蝴蝶刀, the butterfly knives that you see in Wing Chun, the 九环刀 or the 9-ring broadsword or saber. And we're going to see some unique single-handed and two-handed techniques with this weapon that you will not see with the other short apparatus forms because those are usually 单手 or single-handed weapons.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. Women's Nandao. All right, we're going to start with India.
Ladies and gentlemen, next goes women's Nandao competition at the field of play number 2. Please.
We have a question in the chat about men's Gunshu. Men's Gunshu will be tomorrow and September 4th. That'll be the 4th session. So look for session 4 on field of play 2 on Wushu TV.
2504. Athlete number 2408, please be prepared.
And here we have Langlentombi Devi Hanjabam of India as our first competitor for women's Nandao. She got second place at the first Taolu Asian Cup and also participated in the 10th Asian Wushu Championships. Look at that strong start. And there we have the fa sheng or the release shout. Very, very characteristic of the southern style of performances. Not unlike Taekwondo or Karate. Look, oh, that 540. Strong rotation, but doesn't look like she stick the landing. Ooh, that's a jump outside into a backflip into a 第二步, a double butterfly stance. Tornado 540 into a 单叠步. That's a single butterfly stance. And as you can see here, she's switching dynamically between two-handed and single-handed techniques. And you may notice that with some of the southern-style performances, their stances are slightly higher than the northern-style performances. So we just had women's Gunshu where the stances had to be with the thigh parallel to the ground. You might see slightly higher stances as you see right here. 后摆腿 or the back crescent kick. There we have the bow stance or the gongbu. You see, the empty stance is slightly higher, that's shubu in southern styles.
Strong performance.
Minute and 17. That might be a deduction there. Is it the same amount of time?
You know what?
Alive?
That, good catch. That might be a time deduction. That's, yeah.
We're also dealing with the same amount of time for performances, 120 to 130.
She may also not get that landing for that first jump.
The
So
first 540.
Look for that number 2 in that Group C panel to see if it's red, she got it. If it's black, that means they did not award that landing to her.
India in the house. Who's there from India? Do we have anybody from India watching us on the chat? Show some support for Hanjaban. Let's see. If you're from India, put an Indian flag emoji on in the chat right here. Let's see. Let's show some support for the Indian athletes. Scorecards are getting ready. It looks like we're going to have it at any point now.
The final score.
Tension builds as we wait for the
Again, being that first
final
competitor.
score.
Yeah, usually it takes a while to get that first final score because that sets the tone for the entire
for the
standard, for the entire event.
All right, it looks like India is in the house here. We have a representative of India here in the chat.
There you
Welcome
go.
to our broadcast here of the 17th World Wushu Championships. Right now we're watching the women's Nandao, and we opened up with India on the floor.
Shout out to J Barra 31. Oh, let me tell you something. I know exactly what it feels like to be that first competitor in a division and just waiting for your score. I do not miss it.
And shout out for Hanjabam Karnajit Sharma, India.
Is there a relation there?
Is there a relation there? Since we are athletes' last name, we welcome friends and family. It's awesome to see. Send it to your friends and family. Tell them they cannot miss this. They cannot miss this. We have a treat here today. We're watching the elite athletes in the world, the best of the best, doing what they do best. 17th World Wushu Championships. Now, what's the holdup? What do you think can be happening right now that they don't have the scorecards ready? It's taking longer than usual.
You know, they may be reviewing the deductions to figure out what exactly her final score is, because that, again, sets the standard for the entire event, and that dictates exactly how they're going to be grading every other performance. So the burden of being that first performer, I can tell you, it's not something that anybody envies.
You don't want to be the first one, but she did it, and she did it proudly, confidently.
Strong performance. We should expect to see a strong group, a panel B, or overall performance, because all of her strikes, all of her poses were all sharp. I didn't see any weakness in that. We have to give credit where credit is due. This is the World Wushu Championships. This is absolutely still a world level performance.
Now, if you're the athlete and you're waiting and it's taking longer, what's going through your head at this moment?
Not pretty thoughts, I can tell you that. Oh, man.
It's not pretty. The battle in your head right there.
I can tell you from personal experience, you know, your mistakes are going through your head. Why did I do that? How I could have done that better. Look, let me tell you something. Sometimes you just can't control it. What happens, happens. And look, you did what you did, and you're making history right now, you know?
And that's where you have to focus on, right? Okay, so now they're all getting up.
Ooh, looks like the judges are deliberating. You usually only see this at the beginning of a competition event, which is, I mean, not very surprising, but I can only imagine how Hanjabam is feeling right now. This usually means that the judges have to deliberate on a certain standard or what they have to look out for.
So this is like one sticky point. They
Looks
have
like
to-
it. It looks like it.
They're all walking here to our direction. A little bit scary, I gotta say.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I've seen this. I've never seen all the judges just walk out in the middle of a competition event. What? Oh, and we have a Chinese athlete warming up on the field of play. I guess the competition session is not happening. What?
I guess we're taking a break. We haven't been informed of anything like that. They allowed
I
athletes
have
to go in.
I have actually never seen anything like this happen where a competitor just goes on and then the session just stops.
So even the athlete's not sure what to do. The athlete from India right there, now she's seems to be walking out. We'll let you know what's happening as soon as we do ourselves.
Oh man, Hanjabam, I hope she doesn't take that personally.
Now, you in the chat, you who are here, who are here watching the tournament with us, what do you think? What do you think is happening? Do you know? Have you ever seen this happening before? Have you ever seen this happening before? Tell us in the chat here. So we don't know. We were not communicating. We're talking to the Portuguese commentators here as well. They seem to not know what's going on. The judges did not tell us. The federation did not tell us. Great suspense happening right now. We're wondering what's happening. We see athletes warming up. The competition area has been open for athletes to warm up. The Indian athlete finally walks out of the competition area and the judges are nowhere to be seen. But they're all there. Apparently this is something we have never seen happening before. We're all looking at each other at this point, trying to figure out what happened. We don't know if there's anything. The broadcast seems to be fine, right, guys? We don't know if the performance from the athlete from India, if that was valid, if she's going to present again. We don't know if this is just a regular break they forgot to take. We'll let you know. We'll have more as soon as we have more information. We will let you know when we will resume the competition. But this is a great question mark right now. And more athletes go into the competition area. More and more athletes there warming up.
My thoughts go out right now to Hanjabam. Just the anticipation, the agony of just waiting for your final score, just waiting for that closure. It's got to be torture. Oh, and the judges are walking back.
Some of them are. So we have 5 of the judges just walking back right now, taking their places. Seems like we might be able to resume soon. We're trying to stop some of them and ask what happened. Call him again. Call him again. Seem to have-
or the judges, it just looks like the competition session is in break right now due to the connection issue. But I mean, I'm looking at the stream right
At the
now.
live
It looks like it's
feed.
fine.
We're looking at the live feed right now. We're communicating with everybody here in the chat. Please drop an emoji. Drop an emoji if the broadcast is okay for you. Is it lagging? Is it freezing?
Well, so right now it looks like all the athletes at the time of us speaking right now, they're all off the field of play now.
So they're leaving the competition area. So we might be just a few seconds behind, but that's common. Let us know if there's a problem with the broadcast. Is it freezing? Is it lagging? Because it seems like they're restarting everything. Drop us an emoji there if it's okay, right? Carlos Rene, I assume from Brazil.
Yeah, watch us all back, and they'll just be like, "Nah, yeah, you're all fine," and we're just panicking, being like, "Whoa, what?"
Yeah, where's the girl just now? She walked out. I cannot see her from here. She walked out, but she was wondering what happened as well. So apparently it wasn't the athlete or the performance, but and some type of internet problem. Joe BK says no problem here, no connection issues in the US. Broadcast is good. So guys, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened there. We seem to be doing all right. We're glad to hear. I'm glad to see that the judges are back. We're ready to keep going. The Indian athlete is right there. I guess she's gonna wait for the final score so she can have some closure there. But like you said, man, this must be absolute torture to be waiting for your score and the score doesn't come up and then everybody walks out.
100%.
You're wondering, did I do anything wrong? What did I do?
No, yeah, exactly, 100%. Not to make this about me, but I remember when I was competing exactly 10 years ago, crazy now, at the 2015 U.S. Wushu Taolu team trials, I would wait probably 30 to 40 minutes before I would be able to go up and then get my score. You know, and it is just it feels like purgatory, where you're just waiting to go.
I bet.
And you can't.
Seems like we're all ready to go now, just waiting. Well, actually, I think they're rebooting one of the machines there.
Looks like we can see Hanjabam in the corner, just outside the field of play, waiting for her final score.
The final score of London Tombi Rajaban is 8.760.
8.760 for the Indian athlete.
Ah. Well, to the rest of the athletes, I hope they made the most of it on that warm-up area.
Exactly.
You know, going to international level competitions, there are separate warm-up areas that are just outside the field of play, but you know, it's nothing like going onto the carpet itself to know exactly what it feels like. And athletes are taking every advantage of it that they can.
You have to have the experience, right?
Especially when it comes to landing that degree of difficulty or nantu, you know, sometimes you may have to make small adjustments because of the surface being even slightly different can change how you land.
And like you said, any decimal point, any small mistake can take you off the podium at this
Exactly,
level.
exactly. This is a finesse sport. You want to minimize all your mistakes as much as possible. Man, let me tell you, just like I said before, I've been in exactly this situation for the next athlete, just waiting to go. It's extremely tense because you wanna still stay warm and not cool down from extended periods of inactivity. You're just doing whatever you can to stay warm and not expending too much energy for your performance.
And the reality is that you spend a lot of energy, right?
100%.
You can get totally exhausted after a performance. We've seen a few athletes here today.
I would liken it to a 400-meter dash, which is one track around a lap, or one lap around the track. Excuse me. And you know, the only difference is that you can control how fast and how slow you go and when to stop. But it is nonetheless still tiring, still exhausting.
Definitely. A minute and a half doing this can be absolutely exhausting. And we've seen some athletes here today like finishing their routine and showing signs of being really tired. We have on the screen on the screen. All you have is a device name. It seems like they're trying to work on one of the machines. Don't know what is happening. The broadcast seems to be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue the competition of the category Women's Nandao.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
OA, please enter the arena.
Finally, they fixed whatever it is that needed to be fixed, and we are coming back. Let your friends know, those who got up. If you did get up, come back to the screen, come back to the computer. Let's watch the best Taolu in the world, the best of the best doing what they do best here in sunny, beautiful Brasilia, Brazil.
And here,
Next athlete.
here we have Tasya Ayu Puspa Devi from Indonesia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologies.
Didn't butcher her name,
Yeah,
right?
I apologize to all Indonesians everywhere. I'm just an uncultured American.
Can't believe you just said that. You know, different sounds, different.
Now, Tasya started training in Wushu from 2009. She's a bronze medalist in women's Duilian, or the choreographed fighting set, at the Asian Cup in 2025, and got a gold medal in women's Nanquan at the Taolu World Cup in 2024.
Strong
Look
start.
at that. You can see exactly why. Look at that strong performance. Nice gainer into Shuang Diebu, a double butterfly stance. That takes an incredible amount of hip flexibility there. Tornado 540 into Dan Diebu, single butterfly stance.
Beautiful landing.
Look at that airtime on that jump outside 360. Tornado into 360 into single butterfly stance. And here just now you could see some of the distinctive features. There was a fanshou, or reversed hand grip with the sword. And you could see her transitioning fluidly from double-handed to single-handed
Just
techniques.
single-hand,
Now, a lot of those horizontal cuts that you see below the waist level are called saodao, or sweeping with the Nandao. Nice pubu drop stance into a shubu, empty or cat stance. Very deep stances. She's making sure she gets no deductions. Strong finish. Minute and 33 seconds. I see no clear deductions here. This may be a podium finisher.
This may be. Came in pretty strong.
The final score of
9.690.
Beautiful. No A deductions.
No deduction.
Look at that. 2.6s, 2.7s. This is a superior level of overall performance.
Performance.
Landed all her Nandu. No obvious mistakes. This is elite level quality.
All over. All above 2.6. Most above 2.7. That's a superb performance. And now we see Alessia Tartufoli from Italy. Italy in the house. Let's see anybody from Italy watching us. Show some support. Drop an emoji.
Alessia was a 2024 European Duilian champion. Again, that's choreographed fighting set, but here we're seeing a solo Taolu. And she was also an Italian Taolu multi-champion.
Winning everything out there in Europe, and
Nice.
now she's here in Brazil.
Ooh, nice Hongding Tui earlier, that nail kick into that backflip. Nice tornado 360 into a Dan Diebu, single butterfly stance. And another 360 tornado into a horse stance. Solid landing there. Nice blocks. Another jump outside 360 into another horse stance. Excuse me, that might have been her first jump outside. Nice zadao, that's the thrust or stab with the sword. Why, hou bai tui, the back crescent kick. Nice kip up from the tornado fall. Ooh!
Fantastic.
That's a relatively new landing that you see. Here we see those reverse grip techniques. Empty stance. Beautiful, strong finish.
Strong, solid performance from Alessia Tartufo.
I feel like I keep saying podium finisher all the time, but I really wouldn't be surprised if she placed top 3.
It's just that the performances are just so good. 9.486.
9.48. No A deductions.
Italy, no A deductions again.
No misses on her Nandao, so it looks like the difference was her B score, her Group B overall performance scores.
Her B score, she hit everything, and then her B score, everything above 2.5.
Yeah, a couple 2.5s, yeah.
That's a superior performance right there.
That just goes to show how tight this is. And here we have Zhang Yaling of China. She is on the Fujian Wushu team, and she first rose to prominence when she got silver at the 14th All China Games, or the 14th National Games of China in 2021. That's a multi-sport event. It's basically China's version of the Olympics.
Okay.
And that's how you know you're China famous. Look at that. Look at that. That sharpness, that's what defines the difference between a good and a great performer. Tornado 540.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing to watch.
540 into a horse stance. And a gainer into a Tandiebu, single butterfly stance. All solid landings. 360, a jump outside into a horse stance. All solid landings, no clear mistakes here.
Landing everything perfect.
Tornado 540.
Again.
Kip up Liu Dating into a single butterfly stance. Fa Sheng, that's her release shout. That's the Jianwanhua, or the flower that flourished with the wrist there.
Incredible performance.
There we see that Cantou, that wrapping around the body. That's a very signature technique of the saber, or the single-edged blades of China. Hou Bai Tui, that back crescent kick. Strong transition to those stances, all sharp. Empty stance. Ooh, look at that sharp drop into that Tandiebu, that single butterfly stance. She is not afraid of that stance, and let me tell you, that is not an easy stance to get into. Many athletes actually get injured doing that because of a lack of hip flexibility. This just shows
incredible performance.
This just shows her fundamentals. 9.746.
Oh my!
No
goodness.
obvious mistakes. You see that? You see that range? All 2.7s in the Group B overall performance.
2.7s in the overall.
This is superior level. This is superior level quality.
5308.
And she takes the lead.
That's it.
Number 3307. Please be prepared.
USA on the floor now.
Yep. Next we have Lucy Li, and let me tell you something. It is hard to follow China's act, but let me tell you something. This is a multiple times bronze medalist at the World Wushu Championships, and technically a gold medalist, technically a champion in Duilian, again the choreographed fight set, or excuse me, a silver medalist. My mistake. And let me say, I remember Lucy Li when we started competing in 2011 at the adult or senior adult team trials when she was just a child. She was yay high, a silly little girl, and I know she's an adult now. But let me tell you something. When you see someone as a kid, they will always be a kid to you. I know she might not appreciate me saying that, but look at that. Look at that strong Fa Sheng into a 炸刀 Tandiebu, or single butterfly stance. Look at that single finger push, very, very characteristic of Hongga. That's that Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie stuff right there. Ooh, jump front kick, single leg landing into, oh my God.
Lost your balance there.
Yeah, looks like additional support there. Oh my.
Again.
Still a strong performance here with that Jianwanhua, that sharp wrist flower. She's really showing acceleration and going strong. Nice cuts from the Cantou, or the wrapping around the body. Kip up into a single butterfly stance, and she gets it.
Beautiful.
You see those signature blocks of the Nandao. Tornado fall. 腾空盘腿. Drop stance or 瀑布 into an empty stance 虚步. And you can see her coach Eugene Moy telling her to take it easy, be steady. Strong finish, strong finish.
Strong finish.
Unfortunately, with that additional support, that may be a deduction.
And it was a couple of times, right?
It looks like she may not have gotten the landing for that, for some of those tornadoes with that single butterfly stance. But she definitely did get additional support for the first jump, I believe. And it pains me to say that because you're seeing a legacy competitor being a podium finisher.
The final score of loosely
9.046.
Code 71, that is additional support, touching the ground with her hand. Code 70B, that's the foot shuffling, so she definitely got deducted for not striking those landings. Man, I gotta tell you, I hate being right with these calls. You know,
It's one of those that you're hoping to be wrong, right?
absolutely.
Definitely hoping to be wrong.
Now we have Wong Sam-in from Macau, China. That's correct.
In the house. Semin Wong. She did get my attention when she was warming up. When we had a little break, she was warming up on the floor here. She did get my attention. Beautiful moves.
Oh, then I guess we could probably expect to see a standout performance then. Now, Wong Sam-in was the champion of the 10th Asian Wushu Championships, so we may see a finisher, podium finisher here. Tornado 540 into a Tandiebu single butterfly stance.
That was beautiful.
Absolutely solid.
Again.
Another single butterfly stance, this time Tornado 360. Hung Ding Tui into a 360 jump outside. Look at that Jian Wanhua, the speed of that wrist flower. Fan Liao, that reverse uppercut. Kip up into single butterfly stance. Let me tell you, that is not easy. Usually people land in a primal squat, but to do that
But the way she did it,
with that hip flexibility, that is not easy.
she went for the harder one.
Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Tuidao pushing with the sword. Empty stance, Shubu. That may or may not be a little bit high. We'll have to see. It's always hard to tell with these 45-degree requirements. But strong finish. She has been practicing Wushu Taolu or Wushu forms or routines for many years, so you can see the experience showing here.
And as we've seen before today, and you even pointed it out, experience makes a difference. You feel more comfortable, you can take more chances, you have more confidence.
Knowing her accolades and the performance she put on here, I really do think we're seeing a podium finisher here.
The final score of
9.303.
Oh, a code 70.
Deductions.
Yeah, code 70B and a code 55. Interesting. Body swing? No, I'm sorry, a foot shuffle, so she... It looks like she didn't get the landing for that first jump. That number 2 is black.
Oh, wow. Surprising.
Yeah.
Surprising to me. Uzbekistan on the floor.
Daria Latisheva.
Daria Latisheva
Daria Latisheva, my mistake.
from Uzbekistan.
Now, Daria started in Wushu at the age of 9 and from 2014 became a member of the Uzbekistan national Wushu team.
Nice.
11 years now.
When
So
was
thi-
that again?
2014.
2014.
I was still
11
competing in
years.
2014. This is ridiculous. I was still in my 20s in 2014. So right now you're seeing here a veteran. This is not her first rodeo.
She's been there before. She's felt the nerves, the adrenaline before.
Tornado 540 into a tandiebu, single butterfly stance, solid landing.
Into a perfect landing. And I can see the
Tornado
focus.
540, single stance landing into another gainer, into another single butterfly stance. Hung Ding Tui, that nail kick. Jump outside. Oh, no landing. Into a backflip. Ho Kong Fan. Single butterfly stance. You know, again, that stance right there, that's not easy. You have to have good hip flexibility.
I can see the focus on even her facial expression, the focus and concentration as she's doing her routine. And so far, no obvious mistakes, no obvious deductions there.
I didn't see any. And, you know, that stage presence, that's going to make a huge deal in that group, that panel B overall performance. That's where we see the more subjective qualities of
Stage
stylistic
presence.
demonstrations, that it's a performance of power and charisma, you know. That's what makes the difference between a good and a great
And a
competitor.
Perfect.
Strong performance. Strong performance. We'll have to see where she ranks so far.
The final score of Daria Sheva is
9.686
No-
for Daria Latisheva.
No A deductions. All panel B scores above 2.5. This is a superior level of performance lander. All her Nandu. And she's in third right now. Can she maintain that standing?
Maintain that podium. Third, she will make it. Australia in the house now.
Elizabeth Lim Hong Pei.
We did have people from Australia here in the live chat earlier today.
Can we get some more support, Diana Under?
Let's see. Let's see. And it's getting late there. It's past midnight.
Look at that strong finish. Start with a Fa Sheng and the Zha Dao. Oh, strong rotation with that 540 tornado, but that landing was not simultaneous. She may not get that landing.
That landing, right?
Strong Dao Fa though, strong Dao techniques with the saber. Oh, we did not hear an audible slap with that tornado.
That might also be a deduction.
That might also be a deduction. Oh, kip up into a single butterfly stance. I gotta tell you, I never fail to be impressed. That never gets old for me because I can't do that. I can tell you that right now. There we see that guo now. That's wrapping and twining the other way as opposed to tanto, which is counterclockwise. That was clockwise. Those are all signature techniques of sabers or the single edge blade, the Dao in China. That was tanto just now. Wrapping. That's Tui Dao pushing with the blade. There's her empty stance. Oh, and it's over.
This is it. Aussie. LOL's Dragon in the house. Seems like they're all away supporting their athletes. 9.446 for Australia.
Code 30 deduction. Yeah, that might have been the slap for the jump for the tornado kick, and 70A. That is a oh my 70A is a torso swing, so she may not have gotten a landing for one of her Nandu. Oh, and looks like we're skipping an athlete. Nazanin Bazdar
Yeah.
of Iran is not present. Looks like we have Tan Cheong-min of Malaysia.
Malaysia on the floor.
Strong Jian Wanghua. Look at that speed on that. Tan Cheong-min is a veteran in this sport. Look at that strong horse stance landing. And another strong horse stance landing. That her body swayed once, but she may still get that connection because the body must sway in two different directions for that to be a deduction. So it looks like she still has a solid landing.
Very important technical detail there.
Correct. Look at that. Look at how smooth she is with the transitions and still being sharp. Again, some athletes are fluid, some athletes are sharp. It's very difficult to be both. Tong Kong Pan Tui, tornado fall. Strong form, strong form.
A minute and 25, so she's good on time. She did make a facial expression. Maybe I couldn't quite tell if she wasn't happy with the performance or.
You know, with these elite athletes, some of them will just never be happy with their performance.
9.726.
I don't know why she. I don't know why she shouldn't be. Look at that. Look at that.
9.726.
No A deductions. Group B panel all being
Please enter the arena.
Above
2.7.
2.7.
Did not miss any of her jumps.
505. Please
Look,
That was a
second place.
solid
Second place.
performance.
That's a podium finisher. That's a
Very
podium finisher
difficult
right there.
To get her off the podium now. Egypt on the floor.
Roa Khaled. Roa Khaled is an African champion.
Now it seems like she didn't complete the flip and she landed on her knees.
Oh, 双叠步, double butterfly stance. Again, sometimes my knees just hurt watching that. Again, another 单叠步, single butterfly stance. Still a strong. Whole bite. Look at that speed of that whole bite whipping around that back crescent kick. Oh, and a scorpion style stance. They're very, very tight wraps with the saber.
Perfect.
Look at the air time on that tornado fall. A kip up into a single butterfly stance. I can see exactly why she's African champion.
Solid performance, a minute and 33. The African champion from Egypt. Solid landing right there on both knees. And as Matthew said, just watching it, my knees hurt. Very, very able athlete. It was a joy to watch her.
The final score of
9.650.
9.650. No A deduction. So we saw no clear. The judges saw no clear mistakes. All above 2.5 for panel B. Landed all her Nandao. So looks like no mistakes were deducted.
Cannot complain.
805, please.
And Egypt takes 5th place so far.
Not enough to take the podium, but
Still a strong performance.
Still a
Let's keep
strong-
in mind, if you place top 10, you are some of the world's best. And next we have Cassandra Ang Xueling of Singapore.
Singapore in the house. Strong beginning right there, strong start.
Nice horse
Solid
stance.
landing.
Look at that airtime on that tornado. You have to be an explosive athlete to do that. Another kip up into a single butterfly stance. That jiedao, that downwards block into a bow stance or gongbu. Yundao. Look at that jianwanhua. Very, very sharp wrist flower.
Very powerful.
We see the blocks or gedao. Tornado fall or tengkong fantui. She is not afraid to show her jumps. This is absolutely one of her strong points. Empty stance or shubu into a pubu or drop stance. And then one final dandiebu. And that's it.
Solid performance, would you say?
100%. You know, Singapore always brings strong contenders.
The final score of
9.683.
Beautiful. No A
deductions.
deductions. Exactly. All Group B panel scores above 2.5.
2.6 actually.
Correct.
Enter the arena.
All her Nandao landed.
Number 3704, please be prepared.
Next we have Zhao Tangxuan from Chinese Taipei. Now the Chinese Taipei Wushu teams always bring a good combination of athleticism, but also an interpretation of traditional Wushu or Chinese martial arts techniques. So we'll have to see what unique choreography she has here. Oh, a single leg landing
Yes.
with the jump front kick. That is not easy. Ooh! 后空翻 into 双叠步. 旋风脚 or tornado into 540. Single butterfly stance. See, I can't even. She's going so fast, I can't even keep up with her.
Just
腾空百连360 or 360. Jump outside, horse stance. Ooh, a tornado 360 into a double
the way she
butterfly
strings things
stance.
together. Very unique. This is a contender, Matthew Lee.
Oh my. You know, I keep saying this, but I feel like any one of these could be champions. at any given day.
So, one of those championships. It's amazing to watch. Once again, 17th World Wushu Championships brought to you by Secretaria de Esportes do Distrito Federal here in beautiful sunny Brasilia, Brazil. Right now watching Chinese Taipei on the floor, finishing her solid performance.
I have to clap for that one. That was so flawless.
Flawless performance. Let's see what the judges think about it.
The final score of Tan
No A deductions.
No A deductions.
2.693.
I don't even know what a podium looks like at this point.
Gropey 2.6s, 2.7s in the overall performance panel.
4, please enter the arena.
Led to all her Nandu.
Number 5,
Third place.
Taipei, she takes third place.
Chinese Taipei takes third place.
Controversy in the chat right here about deductions and new rules.
Next, we have Nima Garti Magar of Nepal. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologies again. I'm only an uneducated American.
Reminding everybody in the chat, we love to see your discussions and argumentation for different athletes and different rules. Let's remind everybody that respect, as we discuss everything that is happening, friendship keeps us strong. Wushu is more than just a sport, but it's discipline, it's respect, and let's keep it that way, you guys.
Speaking of respect, I have to respect that single leg landing. I can't do that.
Speaking of that, right?
Strong. Look, even the Hongding Tui, that nail kick, all solid. See that? No clear mistakes so far from Nepal. Also, I see some traditional Chinese in the chat. 中华台北你们好. Another 后摆腿 or back crescent kick. Gongbu 推刀 or the bow stance push. Look at that arc on that tornado fall. Oh my. That kip up landing had an additional support. That may be another deduction.
It seems like Nepal, she's finishing her performance right now. She did get in trouble with that additional support. She lost her balance there.
Yeah.
Waiting for the official final score. Judges seem to be ready. We'll have it any second now. And again, for us, it's just a minute. For her, it's an eternity.
Well said. I couldn't have put that any other way. I couldn't have put it better myself.
I think I'm starting to feel eternity. It feels like
I
forever.
know. It is taking longer than usual. Hopefully they don't get up and leave like they did about an hour ago.
Again,
They're just
as a former
analyzing
athlete.
what's happening.
Yeah, again, as a former athlete, I really feel for Nima, just waiting for your score, trying to get that closure.
All right, here we have it, 8.650.
8.650.
And a code 72 deduction, so that's not just a additional support, that's a full fall. That's a deduction of 0.3. That's big.
That's big.
Yeah, that was for her last jump.
So the podium doesn't change on that one.
Yeah, we can see for her panel C, her Nandao degree of difficulty, she didn't get that last jump at all. We have
USA on the floor.
Yes, Liana Yuan of USA, and I have to give a huge shout out to her school, San Diego Wushu Center, on the west coast of the United States of America, under her coach Alex Tran, one of my former teammates. We were both on the US Wushu team, competing in Pan Ams in the last decade. I know this is big for him to coach an athlete at the world level. And look at that. Look at that strong opening.
Just made him proud.
A tornado 540 with only a
That
two-step
was-
lead up.
That was incredible.
Hung Ding Tui, that nail kick. Tornado single leg landing into a gainer into a single butterfly stance. Ho Bai Tui, back crescent kick, and outside crescent kick. Why Bai Tui? Look at the airtime on that 360 jump outside into a horse stance. She is showing her athleticism here. She is not afraid to show her ups. Nice kip up. Solid landing into a single butterfly stance. Ever since the new rules in the last decade have come out, these new single butterfly landings have been a game changer for the Southern stylists. Look at
So
the arc on that
powerful.
tornado
Yeah.
fall. Tanho, that wrapping. Empty stance. And a final single butterfly stance. And that's it. Now her coach Alex Chen was also a non-Chen stylist himself, a Southern stylist. You can tell how he passed that on.
Now, watching her like this, could you tell she's, if you didn't know, could you tell she's her student?
No, but
Looking at styles.
well, you know, at that high level, I could have guessed at the
Okay.
local level, but you know, at this world level, it is so hard.
Right.
But it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't have surprised me if I'd have found out later. I think she should be happy with her performance. I saw no obvious mistakes.
No reason to be frustrated or even disappointed.
You know, for her first Worlds, like, this is great. She can walk away happy, you know? A minute 22 seconds, no time deduction at all. I see no clear deductions or no clear mistakes.
Shout out to our sponsor, the Sports Cabinet here of Brasilia, for making this dream a reality, the dream of hosting the World Wushu Championship here in Brazil. They're a huge help in making this a reality. Shout out to them. Liana Yuan still waiting for her final score.
This is just mental torture, just waiting to see how well you did. Thinking that you had a solid performance, you made no clear mistakes.
It's more difficult than the actual performance, right?
In some ways. Because it's just that closure that you're waiting for.
I guess the performance you're in control of, you know, you do what you train
Final
for.
score
9.683! No A deductions.
No A deductions. Everything
2.6 is 2.7's panel B scores. Landed all her Nandu.
landed everything.
Placed sixth. That's not bad. That's pretty good. For her first world, that's pretty good.
Sixth place. Sixth place at this point. Solid performance. Iran on the floor.
Next, we have Helia Asadian. Strong start. Look at the speed of that Jianwanhua, that wrist flower. This is one of the signature and required techniques. Oh, and she gets a running start into a 540, no landing, into a gainer, into a single butterfly stance. Unique connection there. Tornado 540 into a single butterfly stance. Solid landing. Ho Kong Fan backflip into a single butterfly stance. Oh, a qian sao tui or a front sweep. Not an easy move to do. You don't see that a lot in optional routines anymore. Another kip up into single butterfly stance. Oh, a tornado. I heard the slap there. Hopefully she gets awarded those points. Pubu or drop or crouching stance. There's her gongbu or her bow or front stance. Oh, interesting. It looks like a gouchen or a dog style landing there. Beautiful, beautiful performance.
Solid performance, a minute and 27. Very powerful. No obvious mistakes.
I don't envy being a judge. I can't. I don't know how you rank these. These are all top performances.
From Iran.
Iran has always fielded strong contenders.
The final score
No deductions. No A deductions there.
9.676. You're correct. No A deductions. All 2 point. Group B panel judges all above 2.5. Landed all her Nandu.
Please enter the arena.
Pretty amazing.
Number 0302.
Pretty amazing performance from Iran. Italy again on the floor.
Lara Cosa.
Ready to start.
Strong 炸刀 and 发声. Tornado into a 360 single butterfly stance landing. Jump front kick. It looks like that kick was clearly at shoulder level. Ooh, tornado 360 into a jump outside 360. Unique connection there. And a So Kong Fan or left side aerial into a unique landing there. Nice keep up into a double butterfly stance. jiedao, or that downwards block, into her bow in front stance. Shubu, empty her cat stance. Strong performance.
Strong performance again from Italy. Lara Cosa.
The final score of
Ooh, 9.5.
9.5.
No clear A deductions. Good on her. Group B panel all above 2.5. She may have gotten one landing not awarded. You see that number 6 is black there.
It's black.
Yeah, so one of her landings was not awarded, unfortunately.
Athlete number 4201, please be prepared.
Next we have Kothar Sirinkritis from Algeria. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Algerians, please don't get mad at me. Looks like she was a champion in France. Interesting.
Algeria on the floor.
Tornado single leg landing into a jump front kick single leg landing. The landing was a little bit shaky, and I don't think her kick was quite at shoulder height. Oh, neither was that one. We may see a couple code 30 deductions there.
Additional
Oh,
support.
Another one. Oh.
So Algeria might be in trouble at this point.
We'll have to see if that was graded a additional support or a complete fall.
Or complete fall.
Yeah, we have to keep in mind an additional support is a deduction of 0.2 points. A fall is 0.3 points.
0.3.
And it's such a stiff competition. The difference between 0.2 and 0.3 is huge. It's a world of a difference, literally.
Literally. Can get you off the podium. We're approaching the end of her performance right here.
And a left side empty stance, a little bit high there. That also may get deducted.
Maybe her nerves got the best of her. Let's see what the judges think.
It may depend on how experienced you are competing at this level. But she still put on a strong performance, We have to give credit where credit's due. She still stayed sharp, still pulled through strong. Myself, I'm not a non-trend stylist. I could never even try these landings, so full power to her, It takes a special type of dynamic hip flexibility and special knees to be able to do this stuff.
The final score of Qatar Sitting Creeks is 8.320.
8.32.
8.3.
Code 78, code 71, code 71, code 55, code 52. Yeah, looks like we were right. 2 additional supports. 78, torso swing.
Number 3106, please be prepared.
Next we have Sylvia Cruz. Portugal in the house.
Silvia Cruz from Portugal.
Strong single butterfly stance. Okay. Jump outside 360, landing into a horse stance.
Again.
I heard the tornado slap. I did not hear the jump outside slap with the foot. She may not get awarded that one. Okay, I heard that one. That was good. Into a 踩脚横踩腿. That's a stomping oblique kick almost.
Uh-huh.
后摆腿 or the back crescent kick. 翻撩 or the reverse uppercut. 剪腕花, that's the wrist flower. Here we see horizontal cuts. Ooh. Hopefully she gets that landing. This is a new style of landing with the new rules, you know. Tengkong pan tui or tornado fall. Chip up, liu da ting into dan die bu or single butterfly stance. More fan liao or reverse uppercuts. Horizontal cuts. Nice tiger claw ending there. Into shubu or empty or cat stance. Strong finish. Strong finish.
Solid performance by Silvia Cruz from Portugal.
Oh man, the anticipation and the agony just waiting for your final score.
Every second feels like an hour.
The final score of Silvia Cruz is
9.553. Takes 10th place.
And looks like she didn't get that
No
code 30
deduction.
deduction. Well, good on her. Looks like she hit it well.
Please enter the arena.
Didn't hide it from you, though.
Well, hey, thankfully I'm not a judge, right?
Dude catches everything.
Hey, listen. You know, I always hated to see athletes get deducted, especially when you try so hard to compete at a world level. That's why you know in wushu we have a lot of pai jiao or foot slaps with our kicks. You have to make a concerted effort to make those pronounced.
Yep.
Next we have Gunshu from Korea.
Korea on the floor.
Now on top of fielding strong athletes and world champions, they produce strong Nanquan or Southern style competitors. And look at that opening. We got any Koreans in the chat?
Let's see. Is Korea in the house?
Tornado 540 into a horse stance. That is an especially hard landing.
Again.
Ooh. So that looks like it was just short of 540, but if she registered it as a 360, just like that one, as long as you over-rotate under what you registered as, you will get the full points.
So we're not going to find out until we see the final score.
Exactly.
Right?
Look at the speed of that Jian Wanhua.
Where's Korea in the chat, you guys? You're not supporting your athlete? Let's see. Say hi if you're watching from Korea, if you're rooting for Korea.
네, 여러분 어때요?
All right, we have
한호.
330 people on the chat. Leave the flag of your country here in the comment section. Here in the chat, leave the flag of your country. Let's see the heaviest presence here. Who's got What country has the biggest support? Let's see, you guys. Where are you watching from? What country are you rooting for?
Strong 缠头国 now, chaining the twining and wrapping together. Very, very distinctive techniques of the Chinese saber.
And as you can see, she's really tired after the performance. Josh Burns, USA, Brazil.
I think we see effort
What else?
or Michael Moore in the chat. Shout out to Michael Moore. Thank you for all the hard work you do. 9.25.
9.25.
No 8 deductions. Okay, see the black number 5 and 6.
There's a
So
couple
for
of them she didn't
So
land.
for her third jump, if she didn't make rotation, they may not have awarded to her at all. See, Nandao is very, very binary, where if you either make it or you don't, and if you don't complete the jump, then you don't get awarded any of those points, unfortunately. Oh, next we have Melissa Calderon of Argentina.
Another, I feel like we had like Julieta Calderon earlier. I feel like we had Calderon before. From Argentina, didn't we? Maybe this is family?
Yeah, there may be a relation there. Yeah, you're right. There was Julieta
Julieta
in
Calderon.
women's Gunshu.
They
so it looks
kinda-
like-
they kind of look
Ooh,
alike.
look
A
at that.
Wushu family.
Look at that strong opening. Look at that Fashong, that in her face, that intensity.
Can you imagine? That must be awesome. Two sisters in the national team.
I think. Ooh, nice landing, solid.
Sisters traveling together to Brazil to compete at the 17th
Oh.
World Wushu Championships.
So that
What did she miss there?
That single butterfly stance, that rear shin has to stay contacted on the ground. If she lifted, she may not get that landing. Strong kip up into a single butterfly stance. You see the blocks, the cuts. Pu drop her crouching stance with a tiger claw, Hu Zhao. Into empty stance, Xu Pu. Our final Jian Wan Hua.
It seems like we're hearing here in the chat, it seems like Melissa and Julieta are twins. They are twin
Are they really?
sisters.
I only know of one other instance of twins competing in China.
Twin sisters, and now we have them competing in Brazil here.
I think one of them agreed to do northern style with Gunshu, and the other one agreed to do
Maybe
southern style
southern
or
style.
Nanquan. Yeah.
Maybe. I wonder how that goes at home. Hey, I want to do this. No, I'm doing this.
I'm
But
an only child. I
yeah.
can't relate.
Melissa Calderon from Argentina, 9.236.
9.2. Yeah, listen to that crowd. Look,
Solid performance.
listen to that crowd. Look, listen to how supportive the Latin Americans have to be. You have to be here to really experience it and feel
Really
it.
experience that. There's a different energy at the arena here.
All right, and that concludes our women's Nandao event. And I think that wraps up
The
our
morning?
first session, yes, of Field to Play 2.
When do we resume again?
Looks like we resume at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. local time in 2 hours. Don't go anywhere. Come back. See you in 2 hours.
Judges, please march out. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the first session of Taolu competition of the 70th World Wushu Championships. The afternoon competition will start at 2 p.m. Welcome to join us again.